What's up guys? So Unreal Engine 6 just got officially revealed and it is a way bigger deal than anyone expected. They're changing how the engine fundamentally works, they're moving gameplay of C++, and this is the one nobody saw coming. They confirmed that blueprints, the thing most of us build our entire games with, are eventually getting deprecated. Oh, and on top of all that, you can now literally build your game by talking to an AI inside the editor. Epic dropped all of this at the State of Unreal, so let's break down everything you actually need to know. Okay, so the headline is Unreal Engine 6 and Tim Sweeney framed it in the cleanest possible way.
It's UE5 plus UEFN equals UE6 plus some more cool stuff on the way.
And here's why that matters. Right now there are basically two separate ways to building Unreal. You've got UE5 for big standalone games you ship to stores, and you've got UEFN where you build once and deploy live into Fortnite and its 80 million daily players. Each one can do things the other one can't. UE6 is Epic finally smashing those two together, so you build your game once the UE6 way and ship it everywhere. Consoles, PC, mobile and live into Fortnite or any other UE6 games ecosystem. Now this is the part that I got everyone talking. For this new generation, Epic is leading with the foundations of the engine instead of graphics, and the biggest change is how you actually program your game.
And the most critical change here is the move to the verse programming language for gameplay development alongside the low-level C++ engine.
So Verse, the language they've been building in Fortnite, becomes the main gameplay language, sitting right next to the low-level C++ core. And before you panic, C++ isn't going anywhere, it stays as the engine's foundation. But here's the part that really set the community off. It is not just C++. Blueprints and the whole actor system are on the chopping block too.
Actors and blueprints will be in early versions of UE6. Eventually these will be deprecated when the new framework is sufficiently mature, and you'll have conversion tools to move projects from one framework to the other.
Now let me be super clear so nobody panics. Blueprints and actors will still be there in the early versions of UE6. They're not ripping them out on day one, but long term everyone is moving to this new verse-based framework, and they'll give you conversion tools to migrate your projects over. And the reason for all of this is interoperability. The dream is smart assets that are completely portable between games and projects with potentially millions of developers all building on one shared system. And Verse isn't just a new syntax, it is built for scale. It uses something called software transactional memory, which basically means your game code runs as transactions that can be rolled back automatically. The cool part is they're building a distributed version of this, so your game can run across multiple servers. And that is how you get those massive worlds with way bigger player counts that are normally an absolute nightmare to build. So when can you actually get your hands on it? Unreal Engine 6 Early Access is targeted for late 2027, with the full 6.0 release coming 12 to 18 months after that. So it is a ways out. The good news is the upgrade path should feel a lot like UE4 to UE5, and almost everything from UE5 carries over except one thing.
Except for Cascade, we're killing that one. That one's not going to make it. So get on the Niagara train.
Yep, Cascade, the old particle system, is officially dead in UE6. So if you are still using it, now is the time to finally switch over to Niagara. Okay, switching gears, because this next one is honestly wild. The other huge announcement is that Unreal now has an MCP plugin, and what that means is you can connect an AI agent directly into the editor.
For this presentation, we're going to be using Claude Code, but you can use Gemini, your own custom model, whatever you want.
You literally just turn on a plugin, connect the model of your choice, Claude, Gemini, whatever you want, and then you can ask the AI to build things for you inside Unreal. In the demo, they had Claude Code generate a full scene, use Unreal's movie render graph to spit out a 4K reference image, and even generate and mesh out 3D assets using Tripo, all from prompts. And the key thing is, you keep full control. It is all editable like any normal Unreal scene. This ships experimentally in 5.8, so you can actually go and mess with it right now. Now for the stuff you can use today. Unreal Engine 5.8 also dropped, and the headliner there is MegaLights. It is now production ready.
The headliner is MegaLights. Thousands of dynamic shadow casting lights and area lights in a scene at a fixed cost.
So that is thousands of dynamic shadow casting lights at a basically fixed cost. They showed it off in this gorgeous demo called Port Desire, where you can shoot out individual street lights. The AI reacts to the darkness and they're simulating over 3,000 characters at once using MetaHuman. It looks unreal. Pun intended. A few more 5.8 things worth knowing real quick. Lumen got a new lightweight mode called Lumen Lite, which finally makes Lumen viable on lower end hardware, including the Nintendo Switch 2. There is also a brand new mesh terrain system that's fully 3D, so you can finally do overhangs, caves and tunnels natively instead of being stuck with a flat height map. And MetaHuman Animator can now capture your full performance, face and body from a single regular video. Plus, across the board, 5.8 is just faster, up to 25% on the GPU and 35% on the CPU. So that is basically everything. The big takeaway is that UE6 is a long-term play, late 2027, but it is a massive shift, especially that move to verse. And in the meantime, 5.8 and these new AI tools are here right now for you to play with. I'm gonna do a full deep dive on that AI MCP stuff next because it honestly deserves its own video. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And let me know down in the comments, what are you most excited about? Unreal Engine 6 or building games with AI? I'll see you in the next one.